If you want to become a great man, your goals must come first. Your goals are the blueprint for your life. Your goals define your direction, and you're going to have to stay on the path. Whether you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, a professional, a content creator, an entrepreneur, whatever your lifestyle demands of you, you're going to have these goals. You're going to have to write them down and calculate how long it's going to take you to get there, to become that person, that great person that your family deserves, your community deserves, the world deserves. Because your purpose and your vision cannot be thrown off course. Because if they do, it's going to take you a lot longer to get there, and it's going to distract you. So your goals and your purpose must come before your distractions. I want to talk about something that's trending right now. Right now, as I make this video, they just been releasing information about this Shannon Sharpe situation. And he's a former NFL player, if y'all don't know, who has a very good, or did have a very popular platform when he talked about sports and life and culture. And he was looking at $100 million deal with ESPN. And ESPN is also owned by another company, Disney. So he was looking at $100 million bag. But he got distracted by a young OnlyFans girl who was in her early 20s. And there were some allegations. There was a court settlement, and it's allegedly that she's going to get $20 million from this man. And he did not get the deal. You know, after the court settlement happened, they took the deal off the table. So he didn't even get the $100 million to run it up after he lost the $20 million. So he lost the $20 million and lost the contract. And it's just a very good example of how men can get distracted by pretty women, by the parties, by the lifestyle, and can really throw you off course and really derail your whole situation. So I want you guys to understand. I want you to look at the Shannon Sharpe situation and really look at it. Like, if you're about to level up in your life and you're about to become successful and you got opportunities, and all of a sudden someone, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but someone in your life just pops up and they want to be part of it and they want to hang out with you and get to know you and reap the benefits of all the great hard work you put in, you should be aware of that. You should have some concern of why this random person is now trying to come into my life. And you should also have a little bit of discipline of not chasing certain people. Like, there's no reason why a man who's 57 years old, who's already a multimillionaire, is dealing with a broke OnlyFans chick who now just ran a play on him and is getting $20 million from him. And some people are now saying that might be the greatest fumble of all time in the history of NFL, and it wasn't even on the football field, right? So I want you guys to look at the parties, the drugs, the alcohol, the mainstream media, the social media. Look at these things as distractions. These are all things that can distract a great man from his purpose. And I'm not perfect. I fell for distractions. I'm still fighting the distractions every day. And I'm not even looking at a $100 million bag. I'm just trying to pay my bills, every week as they come. You know what I mean? So it just tells you that there are opportunities for you to fail, and there are opportunities for you to be extremely successful in how you navigate through this crazy world of ours as a man. It just becomes a little bit more difficult with the distractions because there's so much out there and in abundance now. The distractions are in abundance. And it's important to have this conversation because the world kind of looks at men as objects of success. So the world respects results. So if you said you're going to start a business, people are going to go, where's that business at? If you told people that you were going to get in shape and work out and eat healthy, then they want to see the results. If you said that you was going to go to school and get this degree and start this, get this type of job, then people are going to know, man, how's the progress going? We're judged by outcomes. We are judged by the results that we can produce. Doesn't mean that every man has to be perfect. Doesn't mean every man has to make $100 million. It doesn't mean everybody has to be super popular and a celebrity. No, but if you have goals and you have a vision, they're going to measure it against us as men. Are you falling off or are you stepping up? That's how the world kind of treats us And I understand it now, and I hope you guys do too. If the younger men out here watching this video, the world is going to view you as, yo, what have you done for me lately? That's how a lot of the society looks at us, especially here in first world countries like the United States, UK. Yo, what have you done for me? Oh, you was hot, you was cool, you was getting to the bag 10 years ago. Okay, what are you doing today? What's that look like today? So understand that if you want to become a great man, you got to keep your goals first. I know it can sound selfish, but it's really a good way to look at it, because there's always going to be distractions. There's always going to be some drama. There's always going to be some family issues. There's always going to be the government doing some BS or saying some BS. That's always going to be there. So keep your goals in front of you and keep pursuing them and stay on the path. I need you guys to like stay locked in, man. I use this term a lot, the game of life. And I think it can sound very cliche, but it's very true. Like, what type of player are you? Are you the type of player that's gonna quit when you down a couple scores? Or are you the type of guy that when you up a couple scores, you're gonna start celebrating like the game's over? Like, what type of player are you? The great players stay locked in regardless of the score, regardless of the record. Like, that's how the great players keep staying great. That's what separates the Kobe's, the Michael Jordans, the Tom Brady's. Is like, yo, I'm gonna get better every day. We gonna win every chance we get. And if I lose, I learn. If we lose, we learn. And when we win, okay, we still could have did some shit better. That's how the great players operate. This is the game of life. I want you guys to do the same thing. And the reason why I want you to stay locked in is because an opportunity can show up at any moment. A promotion, a business opportunity, an idea that you come across. Maybe there's a problem in your community and you have an idea that you can solve it. Maybe it doesn't make you rich, but maybe it just helps you solve that problem and helps other people around you. And now other people will come to you for other things, right? So look for opportunities and be ready for those opportunities. And you do that when you stay locked in. When you get distracted and you falling off and you doing this extra stuff, not chasing your goals, chasing somebody else's goal, chasing somebody else's dream, then you're serving two masters and you can't do it. So believe in yourself and keep chasing your goals, man. Keep that vision and stay creative, because your legacy, your lifestyle that you want to create is going to depend on if you stay the course and you create something great. It could be a business, it could be a career, it could be a family, it could be all the above. Whatever you build, try to make sure it's the greatest thing that you can build. Don't settle for mediocrity. Don't settle for the average. Just keep building, keep growing. Your legacy depends on it. Your family depends on you to be great. Your community depends on you to be great. The world depends on you to be great. Wherever you at in this world, watching this video, man, the world needs more great men, and we got to do it. We got to make it happen. We can't sit around and hoping another man's going to do it. Another man's going to figure it out, because what ends up happening is someone else does it and they start telling you what to do. So if you want to boss up and you want to become great, write down your goals, pursue them, go after it, get it done, never quit, never give up. All right? If you like this message, man, throw a comment, hit the like button, subscribe to the vibe. This is the message for today. It's your guy, L-Train. Stay creative, stay dangerous out there, all right? Peace. I'm up out of here.